So, hopefully the majority of the levels that come in are not super crazy. I'm hoping people are more willing to do like standard-y stuff rather than just like all speedrun, all super expert Kaizo levels. I did play a couple while I was like I did a couple offline, just a couple of random ones, and they're all right. It definitely shows probably two things. One is that I suck with the Joy-Cons, because I was just like playing them in bed. I suck with the Joy-Cons, and some of the levels are still pretty tough, even the puzzly ones. I think while I wait for people to roll on in a bit, I'll tinker around with the course that I was working on. I remember when I was playing this, I think the control scheme is different between at least Joy-Cons attached and not. Because you could use the right analog stick before, and you can't now, and I don't know why. Oops. Yeah, like a chunk of the controls are a lot different. Let's do a quick run through and see where I left off. I don't really have much of a theme for this yet. I'm kind of tinkering with it, just to see what I thought might be interesting. Oops, I wanted to get that. Oh well. Right now, there's only really one way to kind of do this, and I want to see if I come up with anything, like, anything more interesting I can do with this. Right now, it's a little plain. Let's see. I also wanted to see if there would be an interesting way to do, like, what would be really cool is if there were, if you would be forced to loop through this more than twice. Because if you want to get the 50 coin, you have to do it twice. There's gotta be more I can do with this that'll make it interesting, though. Not really sure what. What I could do is make it to where... What I could do is make it to where if you... Like, you have a way to get back here over and over and over again. Let's see. So, you take the P-switch here. Actually, that could be kind of interesting. Where you do something like, you have a couple of these, and then you've got the regular terrain. Oops. God. The controls on the Joy-Cons are so much... Or on the advanced... The Pro Controller stuff is so much different. So I think what I would do is say, like, you can actually get back here. Let me get rid of these. Get out of here, Molly Grab. You're killing me. Alright. So you'd have something like this, where... you can get back. The only issue with this, though, is that, well, I mean, I guess it would be that, like, you can progress. Like, you can go back and exit again, but you wouldn't have the P-switch. So you still have to go back, but you could basically say, okay, I'm a chunk of the way through, let me come back later. Yeah, I think that works. I don't know if I want to use these crate guys. Yeah, I gotta say, it's really weird that they, whenever you place these things, they say whatever they are. It's kind of creeping me out. Like... I can't remember if it did that in the previous one. Maybe it did. Yeah, it's auto-tuned and everything. It's super creepy. And hey, Star Schultz. Hey, Virals. Maybe something like this. I don't know why I'd ever want you to be able to go back. Maybe I could make it to where if you miss this, you can still go get a shell in there. So I probably want to do something like, have like another Koopa floating around somewhere that you can mess around with. Alright. I also gotta really be a little bit better about the coins and everything. Because right now I'm not leading the player around in the levels at all. I'm doing good, Virals. How are you? I have a haircut in about a little bit under 2 hours, so I'm not gonna be able to stick around too long. But I'll be coming back afterwards. Yeah, I'm like a week or two behind. Get a little too long. You know what I could do is I could put a couple coins here just to kind of say like, oh, because you can only get them with the shell anyways. What else? I might want to just get rid of this guy and put a coin there instead. I mean, that way, like, you can get it, but it kind of gets your direct. You get your eye going there. Hmm. I should put an invisible block here with just some coins. It's like another little thing that's just nice to, like, if you're willing to explore a little bit. think what I would do is say... Put a couple coins here too. You can be red so you don't walk off. And then what I'll do is, like, you could actually grab this guy and bring him back around. And then get this if you weren't thinking about it before. Maybe what I should do as well is put, get out of here. Put a block there so you're thinking about it. So what'll happen is that it'll happen on its own. So if you try to get this guy, it has a chance of sliding back up and going in there. And that kind of works. I think what I'm also going to do is put this guy off to the side. Probably in the direction that you would be going, just because in that case then you're kind of more likely to hit it. But if for whatever reason you do miss it, you could still go back and get it. So the way this would work, so you arrived, go in, get up a couple coins, this will eventually settle in. Now what you could do is you could put one of these shells over here, I missed it. So you go ahead and miss it, and you'll have to go back around anyways. Oh, you know what? In this case, you're soft locked. Yeah, so I can't do that. I think what I need to do instead, I might need to give you an exit out of the level up here. What's the best way to do this? I could put a door that just puts you back to the beginning. Seems like a cop-out. I want to make that interesting, though. How would I make that... How could I make that good? I could move this down a bit and have the door go over here and get... And, like, it would give you some more coins to put you back to the beginning. And it's a way out. But it's not, like... It's not perfect, you know what I mean? Let's do that. So, let's say... Let me get rid of this. And move these down a bit. And then have a one-way path out from here. What I'd also have to do is make this angled. I don't know if I can. Can I do that? Whoa, okay, hold on. Yeah, like this. And then just have one of these guys. I'm gonna move this a little bit like that. So we need doors. Over here. God, the controls are so much different than the playing with the touchpad. It's like so confusing. Oh my god, controls. Here we go. Okay. Alright, so... Just coins, or gonna do anything else with this? I could put a loose power up. Or you know what I could do? Is, I think I need to make this reset anyways, right? Let me see. Yeah, I'll need to block this off so that you're forced to make sure it's reset. Yeah, okay, so... God, controls, you're killing me. Blue. And then I need to have a... Just a switch anywhere. I'd love to have a better way to put a power up here. I might want to just like bring the floor down a bit. I don't know. Bit of a tough call. It's funny, I keep hitting Xbox Y instead of Nintendo Y. I've been playing so often with X input that I totally have it scrambled now. I could just put another P switch. That's another cop out. But it does give you an alternate way around. Like if you somehow mess it up. But that's I don't know, that's kinda... Unless you get two P switches that way, I don't know. That's not interesting. Is there anything you can do with the power block that would be interesting? Like maybe allow you to shortcut the level if you get it. Or it could be that maybe you can bring the power block. Oh, you know what you could do is you could make it to where you got to bring the power block, and you could shortcut a way through a chunk of the level, but you only get one shot to do it. Or maybe there's like a lot of coins or something. That would be cool. So you go through, you grab the power block, you come back in, and if you could bring it. I think I still want the P switch in this case, though. So what can we do with this? Maybe I can make it to where there's some coins here as well, like some regular blocks. You open that up, and there's a bunch of like the chomper guys, and you can power block them out of the way, and then you can go through. That seems like a pretty good idea. Let's do that, because I've been looking for a way to have like an alternate way through the level, and that might be a good way to do it. And then you would still need the P switch, and then you'd go a completely different way too. Alright, let's go put that power block down. Need Xbox, or Nintendo X, you're killing me. Okay, power block. I think I gotta figure out if you could put this down or not. No, Mario, get over here. You can. Okay, so you bring it on, and you can take it through the entirety of the level. Need a place to put it though. So yeah, you can bring it along with you. So then you have to bring the P switch and the power block. Oh, but you can't. So that's a problem. Well, you know, actually, you could say you're forfeiting your way through the level to bring this along over here, and then you have to loop around anyways. Maybe there might be a... You know what it could be is that maybe there's another P switch further out, and that's just a completely different path entirely. Yeah, I don't want to do that. So then what you would do is you take the power block and say, alright, well, I'm going to... where is it? You'll go through these, and something will happen here with Chompers, and I don't know what yet. And I think I'm gonna put coins there to make it interesting. Or munchers, as you say. Can I just make a big one? Hold on a sec. Oop, that's not what I wanted. There. So you got a big scary one you gotta get out of the way. But if you do, it pays off. I don't know, it should be bridges or semi-solid platforms or what. What's gonna look good here? Well, that won't. That's not gonna work. So you'd end up doing something like this. You can jump up and collect coins. That up a little bit. Let me see. Trying to determine what looks better here. This is better. I can't even think if Mario can make that jump. He can, right? So then you've got like a coin run, which will just be like a nice little fun thing, and then something something. I could even make it to where there's like a mushroom you can go grab too. Alright, let's see if we did this right. So then, let's say... So this is in place, and we'll just leave it. We'll like put it somewhere where I can get it. And say, alright, we did take it with us, we went around. We would be soft locked, but we're not. So we can go back, grab the power block. If we're done, we don't know what to do with it, but if we're not, we can put this down. Let me make sure. Hopefully I don't lose the power block. Okay, cool, it does get moved. Okay, perfect. So you take... So you've got the P-switch, and then you don't take it with you. Go through here, you power block this guy. Okay. Two things. We do gotta bring this down. We gotta make this taller. Or at least it would be way more convenient to make it taller than not. There. Crap. I semi-ruined that. There. Or... like this? No. How's this gonna look? Okay, please, you're killing me, Mario. I might sort of use this as like background scenery. Where's the... oh, it's just a drag copy. Cool, okay. Without the extra height, it doesn't look as good. We can work with this. Move to the side, though. The only thing I gotta do now is make sure you can't actually jump in there. Because that would be terrible. Now that's a lot better. This looks pretty rough. There. What do you think? Better? Hey, Sindro. You know, I might just bring this down a bit. And then just do that. I should probably go ahead and put something here, something interesting here. I don't know what, just like another enemy. With how much you're going to be juggling at that point, especially if you take both the P-switch and the POW block, I probably want to make it something non-super crazy, like just like a Goomba or something. You know, a Dry Bones would be like almost perfect for this. And you know what I could do? I could put them on top of something too. Like this, except for with better stained glass. Whatever that's gonna end up meaning. No, like this. Yeah, maybe something different. I don't know. Tough call. This is at least a little, like, this is a constant thing you have to worry about. Bring it down a bit, maybe. Be really careful about how many leaves and fire flowers I add. Anything I want to make sure I don't give anything that Mario can put to use too soon. I just want to spice up this area. I don't know what to do with this room. This might be enough. I think I just need terrain to make it look interesting. Nah, no. Absolutely not. Can't do it. You know, I think this is probably fine. It's just tough enough to work with. And then I want to do something interesting here, and I don't know what yet. I could make it to where if you happen to bring the PAL block all the way over here instead, there's something interesting. Hey, Art. I could just put a few extra blocks here that are just invisible. Like maybe put one right here that does nothing other than just say, oh, well... You know, actually, let's do this. This would be just like a little fun thing. For any player who's willing to explore this a bit. Let's do... this little block right here. There's some coins in it. And... say... I want to put a slightly different one here, or something different just to get your attention. I don't know if that's too obvious or not. Kinda think it is. Is there anything cool I can do that would be a little bit less? Because what I would do then is say, alright, well, put this back in place, and then you kind of know it's a little different. I mean, honestly, it looks better this way anyways, so maybe I should just do that. Let's see. Reverse the pattern. Yeah, if you could. And then you're like, huh. Hold on. Does it not have... Can't you have more than one coin in these things, or is that just all you can do? I thought you could make it to where you'd have a bunch. No, you can't. Hmm. Well, that's not as fun. How about this? I could make it to where... I know. Make it to where this is actually much bigger? No. It had to be like this. I need another semi-solid type that I can put behind this. Hold on, let me try this. How's this gonna look? No, that doesn't look good. If I could put something that basically says, if I want to guide a mushroom... Hold on. You do this. I want to have it to where... If you had like a power-up mushroom or something, it would crawl all the entire way over here and then drop down and you can get it. But without being incredibly obvious. Oops. Yeah, this is already spelling itself out. This is too much. I would need like a less obvious one way to get through this. Unless the mushroom always is going to go to the right or something, and then I'd be fine. Then I could just do something with it. I don't even know, like, just anything. If I convert this to one of these and put that down there... Oops, do that. That doesn't look too bad, and if there does happen to be a mushroom you can put there... What does this look like? I've already got a few of these as it is. Does it always go to the right? I can't remember. If it's 100% always to the right, then I'm solid. Seems like it does, yeah. Yeah. See, then you might not necessarily notice it, but if you were super crafty and you were paying attention, you'd be like, oh, okay, and then it goes and then you follow it and it does its thing. I think that kind of works. I think I like that. And then the mushroom goes, and what do you do with it? That's our next question. Oh, you could tap it to bring him along. I was trying to figure out how you do that. And we gotta figure out what we're doing here. So here you could basically guarantee you have no power-ups whatsoever. You've got nothing. So how would we... what would we do with that? Oh, I think I know what I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna give you control of the switch block here, and you can use it to bring the mushroom with you. But you mostly are going to use it to get down or something. Where is it? Maybe at least one of these. Maybe at least one of these. So if you manage to get up here, what's the state going to be? What's the state of the blocks? It could be either. So what I might need to do is do the same thing I did down here, where basically you're forced to have it in a particular state to get through, and you can't go back, and you're one-way path through that. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do, just to be sure. Give me the cursor, you're killing me. And then say... mushroom's in the same state. So the mushroom's just gonna wait. Like it'll collect down here and then sit. Unless you've got it in the right setting. So it ends up being like this. You cannot go through unless it's right, and you can't go back. And then the next room shows up here. And this needs to go somewhere I don't know where. Okay, so... pretty confident the mushroom can land here. Right? And then it'll end up just being trapped over here. I don't know if I like that. It's asymmetry with a switch block? What do you mean? I mean, if it's perfectly symmetrical, it's going to look pretty boring, so... gotta be careful about that. Oh, you mean the fact that this side isn't covered either? I can always put something in there just to cover it up. Nope, we're not. That looks boring. Never mind. Never mind. I could put like another... what I could do is say, to get you paying attention to the ceiling, you could say, put another one of those like regular coin blocks. Or not this one, the question mark blocks. There. Then you would at least have a little something. And that gets you thinking about the ceiling. Needs to do red. Not that one. Ah, you're killing me. And the next one's gonna be blue. And in the meantime, I want to do something where basically you have the option to skip it, but if you pay attention, you can bring it along with you. And because you could still make the entire loop through the level again, you could still get it. But it's just like, I don't know if I want to do it anymore, you know, that sort of thing. Like, not... Basically, kind of create... Hey, phone. You can create that kind of incentive of, like, I can get a 1-up, or I could just move on, and I don't know if I want to do one or the other. And then just like another... So then one of these guys. And I gotta figure out where I want to put this, because this basically has to be something where you're waiting and you're watching it. So it needs to be like here or something, and then you have the ability to kind of skip it. Something where you can't get back. So that's gonna end up being like a semi-solid that you jump into to get further. So what's that going to be? Let's figure this one out. I know mentally what I want to do. Like I know the concept I want to have. I got to figure out what that's going to look like. So you've got to go somewhere and jump up to get down, but you can't get back. Something kind of like this, where basically once you make this jump, you cannot go back. So if you want to watch it, you can do it. Otherwise, you gotta just go. And I want to make this better for Big Mario. So this sort of thing. I also need to make it further down because it's still not good for Big Mario. Down, here. There, and this has to move a little bit too. I might just, I could just make this semi-solid or something. I don't know. Not sure yet. Alright, let's run through this and just see what it feels like. See if it works the way I think it's going to. Sorry, so you've gone through, you've beaten the Muncher. Say, okay, there's some money here, cool. Actually, hold on. Let's break up the shape a bit. And then this one will be your reward for paying attention. So you come in, you get some coins, it's like, oh, got a bunch of coins, it's cool. And you go through, and you're like, oh man, wait, I could probably get out of the level. No, I can't, but there's a 1-up, that's cool. And he's like, oh, I'm following, alright. I could probably, I can make it, I can go through here, it's cool, and I can spend the time getting it. Or I could be like, screw it, I'm leaving, and it'd be like, oh no, I can't get back. Not only is it too tall, but I can't go through the semi-solo platform anyways. And if you really want, like if you're desperate, you can say, alright, well, let me go back to the beginning of the level again. And then you can redo it, and you can get it. And that also gives you the ability to go and grab the, you have another shot at the 50 coin block too. Wait, no. Actually, that's interesting. I don't know if I think that's better or worse. Huh. that was completely unexpected. Maybe what I should do is make it to where. How can I do this? Okay, well the level will sort itself out anyways. Yeah, I gotta think of how I want to do this. There's gonna be a lot of different ways to do this. So there's like other stuff you can do here too. So where like if you have the shell here, there is a mushroom here, and you can if you did do the P-switch, you can go backwards this way. I'll worry about the 1-up going the entire way through the level again. As soon as I'm done with this section, and then we'll come back. Also, just to make this interesting. Do that. Kind of want this to look like a box or something. Let me see what this looks like. Oops. Could this look cool? But that is semi-solid, so it won't go through. Okay, well. Are there not more background pieces you can get? I think there should be. Oh, you're stuck. You can't even cover up the top there. I want to make this bit a little more interesting. I hate how it sometimes will go and make the background pieces, and the second you finish doing what you're trying to do, it gets rid of them. Wish I could just I could bring them back, you know what I mean? Or if you had more control over it. Because I'd like to pick the ones I want, just pepper them around the level, and I don't know how to do that. Okay, so you've gotten here. I think I want to just give you some basic challenge with Goombas or something. I don't know, just something. You copy paste them? Oh, maybe you can. You cannot. Grab them? Nope, I cannot. That ruined it. Try the block under them. Oh, you can do that. Yeah, okay. How random is this? Okay, that's really weird that you have to do that to make to get all the cool stuff. At least you can, I guess. That's super jank. Okay. Whatever. I mean, you have a way to do it at least. It's something. And you could probably just say, like, do the copy on everything in that case. Yeah. Alright, well, we can rework with this. Okay, what can I do with this to make it interesting? I could put just like, I don't know. What do we even have to work with? I could just have some like normal like Goomba style enemy dodging stuff. I don't want to put another dry bones because I don't want him throwing bones through the rest of the level. I want that to be pretty careful. Could have another exit, just have you exit at this point. But I really, like, I want to have something that loops you back to the beginning. So you can get back in this way, or something. Maybe let's have some, like, just slightly risky platforming over here. Just let that be it. So you can go over here, and that's a way around, but you can also completely skip this. Let me see what the jump for this looks like. Maybe fall. So let's say ooh, I want that lamp. I don't even know if this is important to not just have a drop. What's the theme? I don't know so far. It's puzzly, for sure. The outside basically is... The outside is that you kind of go into these sort of, like, these structures, and the goal that I have so far is to grab stuff like these, and maybe it'll just be a short level, and you'll just grab this, and you have to have that to exit, and that's all you do. But you hop in, and you've got some challenge, you've got some like puzzle stuff you gotta do to slowly advance through the level here. Kind of winging it. And if you do grab the P-switch, then what you would do is you just go on through, hit the P-switch, hop on down, and you can either return, or you can go down through here, and there'll be something here that basically says, like, if you happen to use the P-switch, so you'd have to use it once to get through here, and then you return, and you'd have to, you could use it again to grab the 50 coin, or you can grab the P-switch again to go down and so let me show you. So if you grab the P-switch, you grab it once, go through, grab your mushroom, which you forgot to do last time. You go through, you go back in, this might be too complex for most players, honestly. I actually really wanted that, so that's kind of good. So if you're lucky enough to grab okay, I had to change that. So there was a reason why I was doing that. Because I wanted to have a block to where you get a bunch of coins into this. But if I do that, then I kind of want to do something like, say, you jump in this way instead, and then say, then you have a safe, clean way to get the P-switch, but you can also bounce it. Oops. So you go in, that's not what I wanted, but alright. You grab the P-switch, get your mushroom, pop the P-switch, then you go back around, and you've opened your path, but you don't have your P-switch, and the only way to get it is to go through again. So you drop it again. Okay, I need to make this better. Interesting how many little pieces need to be great for this to work perfectly. So then you can get up more easily. Still the perfect angle for that. It's a little cramped. Do like that instead. It's a little easier to make the jump that way. take a quick look and see what this looks like. Oh, I forgot that they even had that. The little helper blocks. So then you have the option to do the second one. And if you do, see, you hold on to the P switch for just a sec. See? That's tough to do, but it's unnecessary, so it's cool. Like, if it's optional, it's fine. So you do your P switch, go through, get some coins, go back through. The other thing that's nice is that this is pretty naturally gonna... You know what I should do? I should put another one, just so that it's absolutely 100% gonna clear this no matter what. So if you do have this thing bouncing, you'll clear it out just by popping the shell, and that way you don't have to come back around to it. So okay, you've gone ahead and done it. You've got that open thing. You got your P switch. And I hate having to start this over and over again to demonstrate. Kind of the difficulty of puzzle levels. So you got it. You got your thing. You skip the turtle. Koopa's out. P switch done. Clear it out. You go on around. Grab another shell. There we go. Pop that. Go on through. Grab your other P switch. Through, and once you get through, you can either go this way, or I guess you can go down the other way. The other way, I guess I need to have some more reward then, because you can just bring this back. You go through, and take your P switch, which opens up these doors. You go through. You have a way to deal with the Goomba more easily. And you get the red coin, and something, I don't know. But if you didn't want to do any of that, there's like other things you can do here. Like if you... do that. You could say, I want to take the top path instead. And so I got this P switch, right? And I can get the muncher out of the way. Or I can't get the muncher out of the way. I can box it out of the way, but I can't do the muncher yet. So what I can do instead is say, oh, this is how you get the PAL block. And I need to ferry that through the level instead. Alright, comes along with us. And I skip the P switch. Coins. In fact, that's actually an interesting way to handle that too, because once you do the PAL block, you have to run for the coins, because they're not going to stick around. So you get that, you notice, oh, well, you know, I can get outside the level, though I can't. And then you have basically a forced one-way path, and you can still skip, if you really want, you can still skip the mushroom. Or you could spend the extra minute or so to bring it along. And now it's here. So what I might do is say that if you do take the mushroom, maybe your path to the right is open. If you don't take the mushroom, then your path to the left is open. Yeah, that's actually a really interesting way to do this. So check this out. So I can say, don't take the mushroom. It's going to be here. If you do take it, then this opens up. Huh? There's like a maximum of these you can... Oh, it's the copyright. Here. Yeah. So then you'd hop down here instead, and you have that Koopa, and you can do some stuff with the Koopa, but you're not required to do it. And I might want to do something with this. Oh, this works out perfectly too, because these are still blue. I might just make this the level, make it really short. Then you have a bunch of different ways to do it. But it's all up to how you want to do it. I'm sure most people would just run through and say, alright, let me immediately get over here with the P-switch and go back and then loop around again. And skip out on the 50 coin. What can I do with this to make it interesting? Like a coin fall or something? I want to bring this in a bit if I do that, because I don't really want there to be a lot of challenge behind the coin fall. But I do. It would be kind of nice to make it a little scary and even play like a sound to it. And then because you would have gotten the mushroom at that point, we can have a little bit of platform difficulty as well. And we're gonna do it with mushrooms. Just to be a little bit more fair, I'm going to make sure this is a little bit wide, just so that there's a chance you could die, but you really have to just kind of you have to be super unlucky with it. Oops. I have to figure out what Mario's arc, what his jump arc is for this. Oops. Something like this. Yeah, that works perfectly. Cool. And you'd probably be doing this with a P-switch too. So you have to keep that in mind. So, like you have to start juggling some of this stuff. Okay, what sound can we do? I want to make this just a little interesting. that one. How many... Are there more than just that? There's probably types. No. You put it down and you... Huh. Are there really not that many? Huh. Huh. Maybe they toned it down a lot, because I remember there were so many before. Let's see. Okay, good enough. Down a little bit. Hopefully that isn't too jarring. And in the meantime, I'm going to do something like, if you... It will play the sound if you hit it with a shell, right? It doesn't. How would you do that then? Try this. Activating it might do it. There we go, okay. I bet catching coins is the same way. That works. Alright, so... Can you make... You can make this jump, right? Oh, easy, yeah, okay. Make sure the jump arc makes sense. Well. Yeah. I want to make this slightly more interesting, though. I want to do something with either some terrain stuff to make it cool. Or I don't even know what. Enemies would be nice. Oh, what time is it? 4:49. I will have to stop pretty soon. I really should set a reminder or something. When it's about 5 or 5:15, I'm gonna have to head to get a haircut. Hey, Reefy. Am I winning? I think this level's coming along pretty well. Nobody submitted any codes yet. So I think this is mostly a level editing stream. It's been really quiet. Yeah, a couple of Koopa Troopas just going up and down would be nice. I wonder what his, what's the up and down on this guy gonna be? Okay, he's just about centered then. Ish. Lower. I'd be willing to check it out, Sanjuro. A little further down. Oh, no problem, Plashmore. I was kind of concerned nobody would care to watch. I know a lot of the streams have just been like super expert whatever courses, and people are just grinding those. That works. This is cool. Needs a lot of work. Okay. Oh, you don't have to queue it. I mean, that helps you test it. Okay, let me go save this real quick, and then we'll load it up. And then afterwards, I might have a couple more minutes, but I'll have to head up to that haircut soon. Save. Hopefully we're good. Hopefully we don't lose it. MAS. PTR. XHF. And now we've successfully installed Windows. Alright. Can I select you and like add you? Can I friend you? This is really weird. Why can't I like friend you? This is dumb. Top right it to an X is an X. Top right. Oh. There we go. And hey, Ryu. First attempt at making level. Still needs work as I figure it out. So people have beaten it. 7% clear rate? What? What are the comments? This is dumb, and I'm like, oh, that's good. Somebody's nice. That's good. Wait, how long does this take, people? World record is an hour? It better be it's gotta be a minute. Those are milliseconds. Alright. Hold on. Let's find you cheating. You cheating. Alright, nope. Okay. Did not jump when I wanted it to, that's cool. From Future Man stream? Well, that's cool. Did you get it? Wait, didn't you say you got him to play it? Alright. I'm already worried about that. Do you think it was good? There's a mushroom. Okay. Oh, I need to be Small Mario for this. Maybe. Oh, that's a blind jump. Holy crap. And you can't get back. No, what if you're curious? Okay. You can, well, now you're Small Mario. Okay, well, we can definitely get this guy now. If you're successfully Big Mario, though... Whoops. If you're successfully Big Mario, though, how do you, how would you ever get that one? You'd have to take damage. Yeah, it's pretty trolly. I'm definitely seeing that. Run? Because of the camera scroll, I wouldn't have seen that right away. Before you got the mushroom? That's true. Yeah, you kind of want to go back and get that first, and then go back and do it. I can't remember the state that I needed the on-off switch to be in. Can I view it anywhere? I cannot. So put it back to on? But it was defaulted to off though. I would be inclined to want to change it. And I have no way to verify unless I can go in the door and back. Okay, that's rude. Oh, and then I'd have to like be alright, well I can't do it here, then I gotta go back. So you can sort of work with it, but it definitely becomes difficult to know without running the entire way forward first. Oh god, that one's gotta go, that's killing me. It's like free Small Mario. Oh no, now I can't get back easily. Oh, I can. Oh. This is super trolly. God damn it. That was the run part? But you're not there yet. You think the moment you're told to run, you gotta go. Huh. Oh, come on. Killing me. You got that every time you tested it? Well, not everybody has... Not every... Like... That is the first thing you learn very early on when you have people testing your stuff, is that everybody plays a bit differently and people will consistently miss stuff. Yeah, so you must be dropping the jump input sooner then. How is your... So if you're running enough to cross the if you have enough momentum to cross the single gaps, you'd have to jump really low for that. Yeah, that requires a lot. That requires a very specific jump. You must do that every single time then. You must have a very specific, very consistent jump that's not maximum height and not maximum distance. Because if you do, which like normally I think Future Man and some others must be doing it, myself included, must consistently be getting longer distance and more height every single time they attempt it, more than you would. So either you consistently jump early, you must consistently jump late, or something? I don't know. Yeah, I definitely feel like there's at least no room for it. Like, there's no variability in that jump. You have to do it a particular way. And if you're just slightly different, you're not going to get it. Alright, I have to... This would be one of those cases where you definitely want to consider the boss fanfare thing. It's a good basic boss room, though. Jeez, wasn't sure what to expect there. Alright. I think most of the levels that I'd be interested in making are probably going to end up being puzzles. Or have some sort of puzzly behavior to it. Huh. This supposed to be the last key door then? If it just throws it away. Yeah. Yeah, I'd agree with you. It's a bit trolly. I think probably the thing that I think is the most interesting about it is that you have a good basic boss room. The rest of it, I think it kind of feels like tinkering. Yeah. Is there like a theme to it? Mine doesn't have a theme at all. Mine is literally just how is this marked as puzzle solving? Not puzzle solving. There. I think I kill puzzle solving off of it. It's kind of cool that it allows you to put my URL on that. I guess this is Future Man. That's gotta be Future Man. If it isn't, I'll be shocked. Has he made anything? Has he liked anything? Okay. Yeah, many, okay. I'm sure it was. I'm hoping I don't get forced to change my name because I put Jerp.tv in it. I had to see what the... TOS is. I like glanced it. Alright, let me take a few more minutes to tinker. I have like 7 more minutes maybe. And then I'll have to duck out. I want to figure out what I can do to make this interesting. Is Sanjuro a reference to something? Sounds like an anime thing. I kind of want to have a fire piranha somewhere. I don't know where. Like, I'd probably might want to like extend this out a bit and then just have them firing down or something. I don't know. Character from a live-action Japanese movie. Okay, yeah, then of course he's got to be. Would have to be. Somewhat popular. I want to close off this area because I think, or I don't know. I mean, you could jump down here into blind fall, and I don't want to do that. Yeah, I think I might just close this off and add some Goombas or something. What I might do is say like do one of these blocks over here, and then just put some Goombas or something. And then you kind of have to go this way. Very popular movie, but you thought it was a cool name when you first made an online name. Yeah, mine got... I chose something pretty unique in the hopes that I'd not have to have it taken. And thanks for the follow, Clashmore. What could be cool is if I just have like a wall with just like a couple of fire flowers and then some Goombas or something and put some coins up. Or fire piranha plants. Do they have like a sub name for these things? The ones that shoot. Hold on, let me at least get like a pipe first. Where's the thing to rotate it? Here we go. I think you gotta embed it like this. I don't know. The asymmetry for this is killing me. You know... Yeah, okay. Like this. The original name that I used was not unique and not interesting, and this one is at least short and easy to remember. Use this back on the PS2 network adapter. I had that. I got it late. I didn't play any online PS2 games. And I bought my PS2 super late. I bought my PS2 when the PSP was coming out. Where are you? I just looking at you a second ago. Does he count as a gizmo? Was I not just looking at a piranha plant somewhere? You can make him in the ghost levels, can't you? Maybe you can't. Oh wait, here we go. He's red, that's why. I'm looking for the green ones. No, go forward. Ah, you're killing me. There we go, yeah. So what we'll do, to have just like a little bit of enticement to be here, would be like, what I could do is I could put a 10 coin there. I don't know. I mean, it's like a 10 coin or a 1-up, and if you really want, if you want to get everything, you can loop around, but maybe. Like a couple of regular ones. And then we need the Goombas. A couple. Just chilling. That way you've got some minor risk as you go back and forth, but it's not too crazy. So you skip the 1-up, right? And the fire piranha plant doesn't care. In fact, you could actually just clear this out, and that would be a nice, interesting thing you do too. But if you do, then you have the risk of like the shells out there. I like that. You can bring this along with you if you want. And then you have a way of getting both of the shells right away. If you want. Otherwise you can just skip and it doesn't matter. Yeah, alright. Works for me. I like this. Let me do this side real quick. I only have like a couple minutes before I gotta go. Oops. Actually, we'll leave this like this, because, or no, we don't. We gotta get that P-switch move first. You grab this, throw it out, grab this, says it's the right thing to do. Grab this, And say I ruined this, right? And I went in, got the power block, oops. Okay, stop. What? Do you lose it in this case? You do. That's fine. Alright. E-switch. Plane way to the level. Almost done. Yeah, that works. It's fine by me. Alright, I gotta get out of here. I gotta go get that haircut. I'll be back a little bit later, and we'll do some more of this and some fewer levels as well.